not funny, Ed. Hey, shut up!
Miney. They have a zip line. I gotta go on it. Ronald, there's a bunch of children. They weigh like 20 pounds. You think I can't push them out of the way? You're a unit of power, Harry. I'm a what?
Hey there YouTube, what's up? It's me, VSnake394, and shout out to all my Voldy lollies out there. What's up? Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because today I've got an unboxing video for you all.
One of these days, I'm gonna have an amazing Lupin cosplay, because this little one loves to come at me in a hurricane of affection, and she's gonna swipe me across the face with one of her claws. I might lose an eye, but at least I'll have a good cosplay, so you know, pros and cons.
Where did Elvis go? Alright. Slytherin wins the House Cup. 5 million points to Gryffindor. Found him.
So, has anyone ever else thought about the fact that Harry had grandparents? Right? Like, he must have. Like, Petunia and Lily's parents are alive, aren't they? And then James's parents? Like, do we know? How have I never thought about the fact that he had grandparents? And if he did have grandparents, why didn't Dumbledore put him with them? Does anyone else have that one cosplay they always do because that's the character they most look like, and you want to cosplay other characters in your fandom, but you don't look like any of them, and at this point, you're just intimidated?
Harry Potter Unpopular Opinions. Let's go! Put a finger down if you don't think that Draco is really that complicated of a character, and the only reason why people think he is because Tom Felton is hot. Put a finger down if you think that Neville should have killed Bellatrix. Put a finger down if you think that Fred and George are actually really mean and kind of annoying. Put a finger down if you think that Ron deserves way more attention and analysis. Put a finger down if you think that Dumbledore is actually a really cool character and he doesn't really deserve that much hate, as he did care for Harry. Put a finger down if you don't think that Harry should have ever returned to the Dursleys. Put a finger down if you think that the Fantastic Beasts movies are actually pretty good. Put a finger down if the only reason people ship Drarry and Wolfstar is because the fanon is good, but the canon, it's not even there. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey Luna, I really like this new natural deodorant I've started using.
Oh, that's good, Jenny. Is it really effective? Oh no, it barely works. But it's enough to keep me from gagging on my own scent while I still get to smell my own perfume.
Ronald, I see something very beautiful every time I look into your eyes.
Really, Miney?
Yes, my reflection.
Settle down. Now, obviously, potions will look different this year, since some fools don't know that bats offer potions and pets and not for snacking. Mr. Potter, just because your camera is turned off on your laptop doesn't mean I cannot hear you. One more remark like that and you'll hope this pandemic never ends so you don't have to step another foot in here and face me. Now everyone turn to page 394.
Friendly reminder that Harry Potter didn't happen that long ago. Like, the 19-year epilogue just happened like 4 years ago, and now that it's 2020, that means that Albus Severus Potter would be in his 5th year. And since it's 2020 and we're in the middle of the pandemic, it's just fun to think about because that means that he's like distance learning transfiguration and potions, and I mean, how do you do charms over? I guess it would just show the different like wand wavings, but isn't that cool that like we're still in the middle of the Potterverse? I don't know, warms my heart.
Hey, sorry, quick question. Are you looking for a wife?
What?
Are you looking for a wife?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, just like a wife? Like, get married?
And now I have 7 boyfriends. I don't know which one is my favorite. I don't know their names. But, I have 7 boyfriends, and yeah, we just get each other. 2 of those boys are brothers.
Oh my gosh, you're an adult. You don't still have a crush on a fictional character, do you? I do, do, do.
You ran all the way here. That's a good 2 or 3 blocks. Please tell me you weren't followed. You were.
Why?
Well then, because then I'd have to start taking out girls who actually like me.
Like you could find one.
Oh, see, that, there. Who needs affection when I have blind hatred?
A fun way to find out if someone's telling the truth. Have them form a circle with their thumb and middle finger. Tell them to lock it. Have them make a true statement like, my name is Emma. Pull their fingers apart, you'll feel resistance. Now have them tell a lie and test again. My name is Lauren. The fingers come apart much easier. Share and follow for more.
Hey, Addison. Addison, wake up.
What?
It's getting real late. You should go.
Why?
I think it's just best if you go. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of seeing somebody.
You heard him, bitch. Pack your stuff.
Where did all my poops go? They were right here. All of my poops, they were right here. And now I'm here and they're all gone. Have you seen that?
You know what the absolute wild thing about Harry James drama queen Potter is? In Chamber of Secrets, he calls Draco Malfoy his archenemy. Like, did you forget about Voldemort? Is he not evil enough for you, or you just don't want to make out with him? Son of an Umbridge! Ah! What? I got a splinter. Okay, calm down. Have you been handling any wood recently? Oh, no. Well, I did have a date with Oliver last night, but no, I haven't been handling any unfinished wood. Regretted it as soon as I said it, but seriously, it could be hair or fur. I mean, they leave pretty bad splinters. I mean, why do you think hairdressers wear closed-toed shoes? What? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, calm down. Didn't know you cared so much about hairdressers. What? No, don't be ridiculous. I'm upset because I've had weapons on my head all this time and never knew about it. I could have been making daggers out of my hair.
I have something to show you.
Okay.
I've been working really, really hard, and I know you're going to be super proud of me, okay?
Okay.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Now from the top, make it drop. That's a whap, whap, whap. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's a whap, whap.
Stop.
I'm talking what?
Stop!
Dude, stop! So inappropriate, dude. Even the dog doesn't even like it. Even the dog.
What's up, Potterheads? Today I'm going to talk about my thoughts on the different Harry Potter abodes. First things first, the Weasleys. I would get a little scared being there, even though it's a fireplace. Sorry, too soon. Even though it's a great place, I think it's a little too tall for me, and I get a little spooked unless I had a broom with me, you know what I mean? Malfoy Manor, love it. It could be like its own little Disneyland. You just have to take out a lot of the interior decorating from all the DE activities, so there's probably a lot of stains. Dursleys, 0 out of 10. I don't like that it's so, like, boring and fits in with all the other places, plus the people who live there, bad vibes. Potter, so freaking cute. There's like a little vine going up the top of it. I mean, aside from the ghosts that probably live there, because obviously on Halloween, you know, the thing that happened there. So that's one downside. But otherwise, the aesthetic is everything. Then we've got the Granger house. So cute. I mean, how could you even forget this place? Sorry, again, too soon. And then the Lovegood place, 0 out of 10. I don't like it that it's in the middle of nowhere. I need high-speed Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Follow for more Harry Potter content. Now from the top, make it drop. That's up. Grab a bucket and a mop. That's up. Harry Potter cannot go back to Hogwarts. But why, Dobby? I don't understand. Hogwarts is my home. Because classes will be held online. Oh my gosh, Harry Potter fans, I just learned something so heartbreaking but also beautiful and amazing. You can go visit the place where they filmed Dobby's expiration scene and where he sleeps forever by the water. It's in Wales, Freshwater West Beach, and you can like see all the different things that people left. Like if you look here, here lies Dobby, a free elf, I heart Dobby. People left him socks. I wasn't ready for that. Look at them. And then there's this cute little Dobby doll. Someone left a Dobby doll. I'll point at it. Look. Ow.
Right.
Hi, did you know that there was a deleted scene in which Draco throws his wand to Harry? Look at that. They're all like, this is brilliant. Let's put it in. Voldemort, I can't believe you just did that. You gave him as your wand. That's not good, little snake boy. He's like, speed, speed, speed. I'm going to help Potter because I kind of have a crush on him. Nagini, rawr. Oh my gosh. Run, 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 Harry. Run, run, run. Voldemort, I got you. I got you. I got you. Not happy, not pleased. And they just... The character that we're all going to take to hunt Horcruxes with us. I don't mind being stuck in a tent with him, if you know what I'm saying. Character that we all squad up with, and they're actually like our best friends, like BFFs. We make bracelets for each other. So pure, so wholesome, and you know that he's gonna give us a dragon charm. The character that we all have to legally marry now after we find out who it is. It's just, we have to. I'm making it a rule right now. I don't want to. Person everyone is trying to sneak to the room of requirement with. They put his ghost on there? The person who smells like Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, but no one tells them. Oh. Hey you guys, so I have a question to decide your Hogwarts house that I've seen in a lot of personality quizzes, and I'm curious to see if it connotates with your Hogwarts house too. So let's start. Think of your answer to the question, and then I'll tell you all the answers probably down in the comments. So, first things first. You see a kid in your class, you're taking a test. You realize that they're cheating. They have a little cheat sheet on there. What do you do? 1. Don't worry about it, not your problem. They probably have a good reason for cheating. 2, tell the teacher as soon as you see it. It's just not ethical. 3, tell the teacher, but after everyone's already left the classroom. If you studied hard and they get to cheat and get the equal grade to you, that's not fair. And lastly, tell the teacher because it's not fair to everyone else who worked really hard. Serious? That's not for you. Did you go out late with prongs and you're hungover and now you need to eat a snack? Excuse me. Yeah, you. Oh, I grabbed this one. So you grabbed another one? You grabbed another one? Why you do that? Who let Aragog into the common room? I knew this was you, Potter. And I'll prove it. Okay, I'm getting Hagrid to clean this up. I don't get paid enough for this.
Put a finger down, Harry Potter edition, after apparently no one has done this. Put a finger down if you've read all the books. Put a finger down if you've watched all the movies. Put a finger down if you have a book collection bigger than just the Harry Potter series itself. Put a finger down if you've read and watched Fantastic Beasts. Put a finger down if you have a room that is nothing but Harry Potter collectibles. Put a finger down if you've taken the Pottermore quiz. Put a finger down if you're a Gryffindor. Put a finger down if you're a Slytherin. Put a finger down if you're a Ravenclaw. And put a finger down if you're a Hufflepuff. Put a finger down if you have a collection of more than 5 wands. More than 10 wands. Put a finger down if you had or have a crush on a Harry Potter character. Put a finger down if you know Dumbledore's entire name.
Hey, do something that shows your age and don't say anything.
All right, children, let's get ready for class. Yes, Mr. Potter, what is it? Actually, I prepared a poem for you, Miss Umbridge. Oh, I'm honored. Take it away. Roses are red, violets are blue. I thought Voldemort was evil, but then I met you. Hey there, internet. So here's the tea. I've been seeing all those fun face morphs of putting your face with characters' faces, and I thought, well, I gotta go do this with Harry Potter, because what else am I gonna do with my day? Anyway, let's get started. The first one is me as a guy. That's not Harry Potter related, but I did kind of think I looked a little bit like Tom Felton, so I thought it was worth including. Then I mixed my face with my favorite Wolfie boy, and it's Jessica Chastain. It's literally Jessica Chastain. So this means technically like I get the royalties from Jurassic World, right? Right, okay. Then if it isn't our napping champ, I'm sorry, was that too far? Cedric Diggory. Honestly, she looks like she makes really good waffles and then she puts little sprinkles of the waffles on cupcakes, but it's maple syrup flavored frosting. Too specific? Is that thing on? Teresa, can you see me? Okay, alright, just making sure. I finally figured out the FaceTime thing. Aren't you proud of me? Oh, yeah, this is for when I get tense. When your grandfather tries to tell me that the VCRs are going away, I'm telling you, no, that technology's here to stay. You're in Slytherin? Well, that's great. What is that? You like snakes? I've got some lovely snakes in my garden. I can bring them to you. Who's Dumbledore? Is that a lion? You have a pet lion at the magic school? He did what? Well, why would they have a forest on the side of a school if there's a bunch of bad things in it? No, okay, you pack up your stuff. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tip. I don't care if I'm not magical. I'll get a bus, whatever I have to do. I'll be there. You stay warm, okay? Put an extra scarf on if you have to. Oh, listen, Potter. I'm single because I just want to wait until I find someone who has the same qualities as me. Oh yeah, no, Duddles. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, you'll never believe this. I found you a date right here. Harry, do you maybe want to go to Hogsmeade with me? Yeah, sure. Let me just ask my parents real quick. But Harry, your parents are... Mom, Dad, can I go to Hogsmeade with Ginny real quick? Back before 9 o'clock. And don't eat too many sweets. You've got a Quidditch game tomorrow.
Because you're pretty and you're smart and you're ignoring me, so you're obviously my type.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Perfect.
Well, anyway, we're gonna be here a while, so I guess we should get to know each other, huh? Where are you guys from?
Tennessee.
Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from?
Here.
Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from? Oh, really? Me too. Where are you guys from? In the back, on the left, over here, my left. I'm sorry? No, I'm just sorry.
Oh, great. Bambi spawns here. Just a reminder that Lily chose to slither in with someone other than me. Oh well, he was sorted into Gryffindor. I'd say I'm surprised, but I'd be lying. Caught fighting a troll. I remember when his father used to troll me. Shut up, Minerva! I'm not crying, I got some lacewing flies in my eyes. Try to save the boy and I get caught on fire. At this point, I wish it would have finished the job. If I close one eye, and squint, and then close the other one, I can pretend he looks like Lily and I's son. Oh, yippity-doo-dah, he saved the Sorcerer's Stone, as if Dumbledore didn't put it in there for him to be Voldemort bait in the first place. No wonder Quirrell's had always had bad breath.
How to get any girl's attention at a party. Quick glance, smile, look at a friend, take a drink, look away, and bring them back. Flare the nostrils, soften it, bite the lip, harder, puff the chest, mating call. Look away. Look at your watch. Is that a fly? And we're back. Smolder. Cross-eyed. Hard to get. Bite. Laugh. And gone. Add some mystery. Now baby face. Dance. Slow it down. And peacock. Bigger. Bigger. She's all yours.
You know, my real issue is that I'm just known as the troll in the dungeon. I have a name. It's Edmund. It's not like I want to hurt any of those kiddos. I was told to go into Hogwarts school by this guy who says if I don't do it, he's going to turn all the unicorns I love into smoothies. I love my unicorns. I love watching them prance as I enjoy my morning coffee. And then what do I get for it? A COVID test up the nose and a bonk on the head. What's that about? Does it blow anyone else's mind that this wedgie of a human being and this personified perfection are the same species?
This is Crab and Goyle, and I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. Think my name was funny, do you? There's no need to ask you yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley.
Okay, listen. I was heading into my slumber chamber to close my eyes for about 8 hours when I was looking through the effects on TikTok because the TikTok siren call was calling my name, okay? And I saw that they had this effect now. Which honestly, I get it, because TikTok's just like, look at all these Harry Potter nerds. Let's just throw them a bone, okay? They had the whole thing with JK. Let's give them a stick.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Hope I get away with it. Oh, da doo-dah day.
Hey there, TikTokers. Back at it again with the face morphs. Me and Hermione Granger. Is it just me, or does that look like Sarah Paulson? Am I officially a witch because I've got Sarah Paulson, I've got Emma Watson, the magic's in my veins? Now, as for me and Lucy, that's what I call Lucius Malfoy, we're very close, I think it looks like a very tired Luna Lovegood. Like Luna Lovegood, but she's not immune to the harshness of the world. Tell me who I should morph next. Now that there's gonna be a new Harry Potter video game next year, and you can say I'm pretty excited about it. Apparently it's called Harry Potter Legacy, and it's a role-playing game that takes place in the 1800s, and you know we're all about that because we aren't trying to live in 2020 forever, okay? Let's take a little vacation. I don't know what this thing is, but I want to pet one. Look at him, he looks like a Reginald. I will not lie to you, when I saw this bad boy, I got a little spooked, okay? He looks like a much scarier, spicier, juiced up version of that troll that we battled in the first movie, but like, he doesn't think that we're precious. And we stuck a wand up the one that we weren't scared of, so what are we gonna do with this one? I don't know her. I don't know her story. I'm guessing she teaches herbology, but she's a freaking precious rose petal, and I will protect her. I don't know what these things are. They look like purple weasel teddy bears, and I need at least 17 of them. I'm going to lay in a pile of them in the sweet, sweet sunshine by the lake at Hogwarts and read a book while drinking a butter beverage. Okay, may contain content inappropriate for children. I'm an adult lady, and I'm still excited. The Warner Bros. Logo, the Wizarding World logo. The 1800s? Take me out of 2020, honey. Who's that wizard, and why is he judging me? That potions master could get it. I don't want to go into caverns. I don't want that. I've learned from Harry. I'm not supposed to take those journeys. We get to pet it. Nope. I'm scared. No me gusta. I learned I gotta put a wand up your nose and I will stop you. Who are you? This is the worst day ever. Because your best friend and his wife were betrayed by someone they thought was a friend, resulting in their extermination? No, it's because it's a little humid outside. Of course it's because my best friend and his wife were betrayed by someone we thought was a friend, resulting in their extermination. So I saw this Harry Potter accent challenge. I'm going to do this, but also add a couple on. Okay, add on. Where have you been? Obviously. Feet off the table. 2 pumpkin pasties, please. Hermione, no, he's not worth it. Me dad's a muggle, mum's a witch. How many are there? Itsy, bitsy, baby, Potter. You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach. Scared Potter. I went through that without practicing, so hopefully it wasn't terrible. Thank you. Harry Potter accent challenge part 2. No practicing. Let's go. 36, but last year I had 37. We have a witch in the family. Isn't it wonderful? I was the only one to see her for what she was. A freak. There's no such thing as magic. But I can't be a wizard. I'm Harry. Just Harry. He did great things. Terrible things. But great. Think my name's funny, do you? No need to ask me yours. Red hair and hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. Hey guys, back with Harry Potter accent challenge. No practice, let's go. There'll be no foolish wand waving or silly
incantations in this class.
I'm Hermione Granger, and you are? Not me, not Hermione, you. Wood, I found you a seeker. They're the only family he has. Let me know which Chamber of Secrets quotes you want me to do in the next video.
Hello, Lily. I have some news about Harold.
Okay, you know it's Harry, but I'm going to ignore that because you're bringing news about my darling precious boy. Go on.
Well, obviously, he was sorted into Gryffindor, so that was gross. But more importantly, someone tried to knock him off his broom.
No, Quidditch can be so violent. Wait, he's a first year. He shouldn't be on the team. That means he's very good. I'm impressed, but also worried.
Oh, no, he didn't get knocked off by a student. Someone was hexing his broom, trying to get him to fall and, probably break body parts.
But surely you intervened, right?
Oh, yes, of course. I murmured a counter curse under my breath very quietly for an amount of time.
But couldn't you have just stopped it?
Well, no, Lily, I couldn't look around and look suspicious. I'm a double agent.
Severus!
An 11-year-old set me on fire, okay? I had to rub aloe on my poor calves.
Oh, Severus, I found you.
In my potions room. Shocking.
I've come to tell you that your apprentice is finally here.
I assure you, Minerva, I need no such hindrance as an apprentice.
Every class will be getting one this year.
Very well. And who is this dunderhead exactly?
Oh, here she comes now. Elena Croft, Professor. It's an honour.
Just try not to get in my way.
Of course, sir. I'm just here to learn. I want to be a great potions master someday.
Tell me, what would you do if you were out of doors and one of your companions fell ill to poison?
Blood replenishing potion until all the toxified blood is out of the body.
She'll do.
Have you ever stopped... we go with it. No. Have you ever stopped to think about why Creature was such a grumpy mashed potato? Well, I'll tell you. So, obviously it's ingrained in his DNA to be loyal to his family. All house elves are. So, he had to take Regulus to a cave and spoon feed him poison like some kind of a demented baby doll game. Take the locket secretly, bring it back, sleep with it for years. I think you'd be a little grumpy too. Do you remember how unbearable Ronald Weasley was after having it for like 0.7 seconds? Next to his two best friends outdoors in the wild? Yeah. Educated. Alright, doing another one of these, no practice, let's go. Then Dobby must do it, sir. For Harry Potter's own good. No one asked for your opinion, filthy little mudblood. Sigh. Where have you been? Harry dear, so wonderful to see you. Bed's empty, no note, car gone. You could have died, you could have been seen. Spiders, why couldn't it be follow the butterflies? Oh dear, we are in trouble. I didn't get rid of the abandoned banshee by smiling at him. Expelliarmus. Okay, let me know what I should do for Prisoner of Azkaban or if I should do a part 2 of Chamber of Secrets. Okay, follow for more Harry Potter content. Sometimes I just get mad because I know that freaking Umbridge was probably flirting with Snape when she got to Hogwarts, and it makes me angry, one, because how dare she even go near his presence, but also just because I have no way to defend him. It's a fictional world that I don't live in, and it still gets me so angry. It boils my cauldron so much. I don't want her anywhere near him. Hi, if you've been following me for even 0.2 seconds, you know that I have a crush on a fictional character. So I had the idea, what would have looked like when I would have known them at the age that I would have met them? When I would have awkwardly tried to flirt with them and embarrassed myself. Let's take a look. Age 11, a little bit soft around the middle, but you know what? That's just because I needed that Pillsbury Doughboy fluff to make me bloom into a beautiful bread.
Age 14, when Harry Potter was competing in the Triwizard Tournament, I was rocking a New Moon shirt, so same level, okay? He was winning tournaments, I was winning fashion. Age 15, they're growing Dumbledore's army, I'm growing facial hair. Would fit right in with the ghost, though. Nearly Headless Nick could never. Year 6, Harry's clowning around with the Half-Blood Prince's book, and I was just a clown. 17, I was ready for the Battle of Hogwarts. Hawkeye would have been amazing. You may think, oh, he's unimpressed. Plot twist, I come back years later. With my glow up, we fall in love. Very funny, James. Maybe later. Oh my gosh. I just found out that some idiot was trying to fight the giant squid. Maybe the giant squid was being a git.
I was wondering if I would see you here, Professor McGonagall.
I can't believe you're going to leave him here, Albus. They're the worst sort of muggles imaginable.
They're the only family he has.
Whatever, they still suck though. Fell asleep while I was flying over Bristol. And I didn't sit on him, so win for Hagrid.
Good luck, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter Accent Challenge Part 6, no practice, let's go. Turn to page 394. Ridiculous. Is it true that you fainted? I mean, you actually fainted. What you fell over for? I didn't do it on purpose. I did my waiting, 12 years of it, in Azkaban. Your soul is as dry as the pages of the books to which you so desperately cleave. Have I said something? You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach! Hey there, this is for everyone who's on Snape Talk or Draco Talk. The reason that you like the bad boy and you're like, I don't get it, I don't know why I like them. It's because we like people who don't like other people. You know what I'm saying? So like they don't like other people. So if they choose to like us, then that must mean that we're something special. That must mean that we're different than everybody else. That we're not like the other girls. That we're not like the other boys. You know what I'm saying? We just want to feel special. And the fact that they can work black is just a fun plus, am I right? Potter must have blew up her sleeves after he blew up his aunt. All black. I approve. Did a Hungarian horntail tear off the first layer of her clothing? I wasn't aware that McGonagall and Hedwig had a baby and made it an outfit. Is Mooncalf fur in this season? Exquisite.
It really bugs me that the Hogwarts houses are just known for being kind, smart, brave, and evil. The Gryffindors aren't just brave, they're the people who are going to start a revolution against the unjust. Ravenclaws aren't just smart, they're the people who keep society dreaming in the midst of chaos. Hufflepuffs aren't just kind, they're the people who'll stay up until 3 a.m. with you when you've received really bad news. And Slytherins aren't just evil, they're the people who'll stand up to toxic family members when they see that you've been treated anything less than how you deserve.
Harry Potter Accent Challenge Part 7, no practice, let's go. It's not going to work.
Harry, did you put your name into the goblet of fire? He said calmly.
Just kidding. Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Hello, Father. Potentially problematic. When's the last time you held your breath underwater for an hour, Hermione? Is that a student? Technically, it's a ferret. This tent is for champions and friends. You saved my sister, and you helped. Tom Felton's birthday. I thought, what better way to pay tribute than to react to Draco fan art that I've never seen before. So let's get started. First one, honestly, the only thing I'm thinking is it proactive or what gave him this unicorn clear skin? You know what I mean? Hard to remember that Bellatrix was an ant. Her eyes terrify me, but more importantly, she is giving Draco a root canal through his cheek. I like this one because you can tell Draco was ready to throw hands, and Harry's like, no, I just want to throw kisses. Stunning, precious, getting his coffee, you know he drinks it black, and he's just, I don't know if he has a little tattoo there or if he just slept wrong, but either way, cute. I don't care if you don't ship Hermione, this is a piece of art. This looks like they should be freaking statues in a freaking museum. This is a precious being who deserves to be protected at all costs. People are freaking talented. Look at the aesthetic. If you're an artist out there who makes fan art, I appreciate you because you're talented. 10 out of 10.
I'm not a J.K. Rowling. She tricked me, had me wishing for mail by hour. And yet I'm not at Hogwarts. Guess that's not how life works, but I'm under its spell somehow.
If you're a big Harry Potter fan, you know that the books have different covers depending on the country that they were printed on. And I just stumbled across the Thai ones, and we need to talk about it because, hello, gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the freaking Hogwarts Express. That is what the Polar Express wishes she looked like. And then freaking Chamber of Secrets. Look at Dobby. I would do anything for him. And then here you have Tom Riddle, who I'm sure there's a lot of girls on this app who would do anything for him, you know. No Sim September. Freaking Prisoner of Azkaban is a piece of art. That wolf, look, I know that his name is Moony, but I'm mooning over that design. And Sirius Black, good guy. Goblet of Fire design is on fire, am I right? Order of the Phoenix, look at that freaking Thestral. That looks like a cool reindeer, like a reindeer that shops at Hot Topic. Ew, gross, Umbridge, yucky. And look how cool Tonks looks. Half-Blood Prince, we've got Daddy over there. We love to see it. And Deathly Hallows, look at poor Hagrid. And Snape Boy looks pretty streamlined. Settle down. A reminder that only toads, owls, and cats are allowed here at Hogwarts. What about my little Harry Tarantula boy? I'll make an exception, he looks very polite. Oi, Potter, let me try on your glasses. I don't know if that's a good idea, Lily. Oh, come on. Fine. How do I look? I have no idea.
The truth about everybody I went to high school with. Fake as fuck. Me, the only white girl in this shit. She works at my local Ross. JC. She was friends with all the teachers just so she could get good grades. You don't even actually look like that. The most annoying motherfucker I ever met in my life. Don't he just look annoying? I miss you, bruh. I miss you. He's in the military now. Protect us, bruh. I think she's pregnant, but very pretty. He sold brownies. Called himself Big Daddy James. Had like 7 different girlfriends. This girl was like 4'2" and could beat anybody's ass. He never knew what was going on. Yo, you could tell she's mean as hell just by the way she's smiling. Like you could, her too. And her. Like you could just tell they mean. Funniest motherfucker ever, Patrick. He walked into some guy's classroom and was like, you know we about to fight, right? And then he just punched the shit out of him and knocked him out. At least he warned him. I'm telling you, it's like you can tell when they're mean, like just by the smile.
Slytherin! Ha! Ha! Shut up, Weasley. I can see a giant squid from my common room. What are you gonna look at in yours? The wind? Look, I'm not saying Draco's not a prat. I'm just saying we have something in common. We're both obsessed with his father. Ooh, I'm actually gluten-free, so if we could turn this bangers and mash into like a burrito bowl with cilantro, lime, and rice, that'd be great. Potions was your best subject. I know, and then I hit puberty. Have you seen Potions, Daddy? Okay, I hear you, Professor. I'm just saying that, like, to send a letter, I have to go to the owlery, and the owlery is covered in poo, and, like, poo I don't do. You know, no poo. Okay, I love the water feature, but seriously, what are we doing here? It's so damp, and it smells a little moldy. Can we take a page from Hufflepuff and get some throw pillows in here? Oh my gosh, be right back, Professor Hooch. Just looking for the snitch. Look, all I'm saying is that Draco's hot too. I date him. Worst case, it doesn't work out. I'm already close to Lucy as he comforts me in my grief. And then pays for my college. No, I burned my cauldron. I should probably get detention, Professor. In this economy? I was not mentally prepared for this. I mean, right off the bat, let's talk about the noses. And this one, not that bad, right? But they went to town with Hermione's teeth, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be experiencing with these chess pieces, but the pawns terrify me. I don't think they're supposed to come to life like that where they look disappointed in your life choices. At first I thought this was supposed to be Gilderoy Lockhart as a girl, but I think it's Mrs. Weasley, in which case rude. And who is that on? Is that supposed to be Lucius, except now he's a businessman? Fleur looks kind of freaking incredible, but Moaning Myrtle they did dirty, but I, for the life of me, cannot tell you who that's supposed to be. Did Victor Crumb become an emo goth boy? I don't know. The schnozzes really picked up in this one. I hope that that's Umbridge. If so, 10 out of 10, and that better not be Snape doing whatever that is. This one kind of speaks for itself. This one I just love because it has all the pieces laid out. It's like, this is what the book's about. A mirror, a sword, they go in the forest. That's the tale. Stream of consciousness, Harry Potter, would you rather, I don't know where this is gonna go, let's just see where the brain takes me. Okay. Would you rather ride a huge spider or Hedwig? Would you rather eat in the Great Hall or in Snape's private quarters? Would you rather live in Hagrid's hut for a year or in the Ravenclaw Tower at the very tippy top with no heat? Would you rather swim in the Black Lake or have to take a bath with Moaning Myrtle? Would you rather hold Lupin's hand when he's going through a werewolf transformation or hold Snape's hand and turns out he's a vampire? Would you rather study with Hermione Granger for 4 hours or have to listen to Harry talk about a Quidditch match for 4 hours? Would you rather eat all of the treacle tart you can eat or all of the lemon sherbets you can eat? And lastly, would you rather date Dumbledore as his hand is turning black and he's really cranky, or Victor Crumb and he never talks to you?
You know, the funny thing about being on this app is that people make you feel old even if you're not really old, but because you're not 13 and a half, you're old for this app. But then I realized that I can legally and comfortably date Tom Felton, so how many of you can say that? And he's actually younger than my fiancé, so...
Merlin's beard. They still have it, Miney. Okay, Ronald, I understand that you're excited, darling, but do you see that there are children there? Okay, I understand because last time they were 8. All right, that's a child. Still could have taken them, but they're a child. She's like 11, all right? It's time she knows what the world is like. All right, fine. One day.
Today's lesson will not be about potions, rather a subject which I feel is desperately needed to be discussed, since some people lack the basic decency to treat others as humans. We will be talking about the term transgender, in which a person is born in a skin suit they do not identify with, and they change gender, some cases gender non-conforming or fluid. They might want to be called by a separate pronoun, such as he, she, or they. If you do not know what they wish to be called, simple, call them what they wish to be called and ask.
On TikTok way too late, as you are, and I stumbled across an audio that had Snape being a little spicy, and by Snape I mean Alan Rickman, and I found out that that was actually from a movie he was in that I hadn't heard of, so I said, okay, let's go explore this movie. I found it on the interwebs, I started watching it, it was a little boring, so I sped up to the part where I finally saw his face scrubbing through, and let's just say don't watch An Awfully Big Adventure, okay? I know that it's gonna make you want to watch it more by me saying it, but this time I actually mean, like, don't do it because, very inappropriate. And also, I just had to make this video because there's a lot of similarities between the character he played there and Snape. Both obsessed with a redheaded woman that they lost, that they were in love with. Very obsessed with that redheaded woman's child, but in very different ways. And a very sad ending. Not to do spoiler alert, but yeah, kind of crazy how close they were together, even though they were filmed 5 years apart. So don't watch it. Let's do Sweden. Okay. Stunning. Love it. Harry's getting picked up with Hedwig, which he carried the movie, am I right? I don't know. I didn't know Edward Scissorhands was in this movie, but if you know who that is, tell me. The detailing on Salazar Slytherin's bust is unbustable. Bust amazing. Fun bustable. Harry low-key looks a little possessed. Hedwig. So serious. The Whomping Willow has teeth? As if it wasn't terrifying enough. Okay, those are Dementors. I thought they were just very sad people pumpkin hunting. Dragon, spoopy. Dark Mark, spoopier. Okay, that Thestral did not shop at Hot Topic. That shopped at like the Tim Burton Halloween store, cemetery store, because that scares me. But Harry, low-key hot. This looks like it's a small world, but scary. Hot Harry, creepy ghosties. It was an underworld vibe.
Got it! How about the chaotic crab?
How about the kissy crab?
The king crab?
The candy crab.
The cool crab? Or the cowboy crab? The curly crab? The creepy crab? The killer crab?
No.
You're right, too scary.
French covers, let's go! Okay, I love that it looks like a 5th grader draw them. Honestly, it gives me a lot of comfort, and Hedwig and Harry are definitely on some gillyweed. Hermione unfazed by finding out that she's a witch. They're both shook because they just found Snape's dungeon. If you know what I mean. I mean, look at that. Look what that looks like. Okay, reversal this time. Harry unfazed, Ron afraid of heights and spiders. Honestly, this one's iconic because can you imagine if the Triwizard Tournament was just the dragons on kites? And that's the task. Harry still loses because he didn't make his kite in time. You could see it, come on. Okay, look. He's lost the will to live in this one, I'm sorry.
Look, Harry, this is where you're going to save the world without any help from me, and then you're going to have to feed me a poison in the middle of a cave all by yourself.
This is him all of Order of the Phoenix, if we're being honest, just thinking about all his life choices. So much German covers. I love this one because Ron and Hermione just look like they're improving and Harry's just unimpressed. Like, oh, you're risking your life for me in a giant game of chess. Wow. This one's stunning because the chamber just looks like some rich kid in LA who thinks that they're artistic and puts a bunch of statues everywhere. And Fawkes killing it. And Harry matched his glasses to match her. Oh. Sirius looks like a good boy here. And I love that the forest is just sand dunes with a little bit of sticks at the top. Harry, not afraid. This one speaks to me because can you imagine if the Order of the Phoenix was just a bunch of people hanging out in a room that happens to have a phoenix in it? And that's the thing. That's the group. Getting real tired of all these Half-Blood Prince covers not having the Half-Blood Prince on them. My Snape boy deserves representation. Also, I love that the things in the water are just stick figures. I feel like I could draw that, which I love. And Dumbledore, bald now. 10 out of 10, amazing. His legs were too long to go on the cover of Vogue, and he has a little pinhead.
Harry Potter unpopular opinions. Put a finger down for every opinion you agree with. Draco deserved redemption, not Snape. Ron didn't deserve any of the hate he got. The epilogue was horrible and tied everything up too neat. Snape was not a good person. Dumbledore...
It is time for Viktor Krum's land, Bulgaria. If you tell me that anyone other than a 6-year-old who just learned what watercolor is made these covers, I will call you a liar straight to your face. This is the essence of this scene. Harry Potter, ha ha ha, I will defeat another creature. Ron, I need to find new friends. You know, honestly, they crushed Buckbeak. Like, really good job. And then they just gave up on Harry. Now, the reason this one speaks to me is that for the mermaids, they just kind of made frogs and then put 4 legs on them. Frogs already have 4 legs. Spindly, long, leggy boys on them. And you know, I appreciate that. Also, Harry's dressed like a vampire for some reason. You know, I like Voldemort's hands. He also looks like the color of blue Gatorade. Again, they're crushing it with the hands. I will say that. And Dumbledore looks kind of abstract and cool. Harry has no nose, like Voldemort.